but he's not. He's in Los Angeles, and they have to prove to him that the Lakers are. And you have a clear lineage with the Lakers in the 21st century. Shaq, Kobe, LeBron, you're following up on those guys and the Lakers. And Luka Doncic also has something to prove to you. They just have to show that I'm sure because you can also in a situation where you look at Luka Doncic and you see can you maintain the health for the next few years? He also has to show that this is a Lakers franchise that you are taking over. You're taking up for you went through that list of players. You're okay, the Lakers and Elgin Baylor, Jerry West, Kareem Abdul-Jabbar, Wilt Chamberlain, Kobe Bryant, now LeBron James, Magic Johnson, right? After, the conditioning, the capability to get some customers, can get his team back to the final. Obviously, the third customer, especially the third series this season. Kobe Bryant just has much bigger series in the situation he's in because this season is about the Lakers proving the game that's what you should do. Because I tell you what, if God's got us right out of every year, I don't know 2019 can only do it. And if he does 6 for 3 next summer, it doesn't matter how this season looks. Every team that can potentially try to win, they'll be running back. So they're back to the Rangers door saying, what can we do to get Luka Doncic? That's why to me, I'm watching the look affair. He didn't sign up to be the face of the Lakers. He didn't sign up to be the guy who took the man from the body. This isn't when Anthony Davis asked to be traded now. This isn't when Shaquille O'Neal signed those agent. This is a totally different, unprecedented situation. Luka Doncic, well, what happened in this year? I'm going to get to the league. The top guy player in the league. This is kind of too early. So now, the next 12 months, it's about can the Lakers prove they're an organization that deserves to have Luka Doncic stay there long term. And we'll see what happens at the beginning with how they handle this situation with LeBron James.
I've just never heard this. I've never heard this before. I've never heard of a situation where a dude has all these questions in the offseason about staying in shape. Staying in shape is a big
question. That was formulated from JJ Redick. He wasn't saying anything about LeBron James needing to do this offseason. I'm not saying the
question going to face, right? So we just have a history of this. But the question is, who's going to prove right now, for the next years, the big question is where he should be. I mean, nobody's going to walk there for sure. No matter what happens next. If LeBron James not winning a championship at 41 and 42 years old, nobody's going to say that there's a failure at the end of his career. Everybody knows that LeBron James is coming into this season in shape. Everybody knows that LeBron James is going to play defense and his body can hold up. We're asking Luka Doncic, are you in shape? Your coach is talking about, are you in shape and engaged in defense? And there's no way that anybody who has those questions asked about them said that he's doing everything to play from this league. I would like to find this through and then I would like to be
finds us in that statement to David McMahon. And last thing I want to ask you before we meet this year. You mentioned that the Lakers need to prove it to Luka. And what do you say? DeAndre knows that as a free agent, what needs to happen is the roster is constructed enough to contend to a level where you think Luka would be happy.
Davis pointed out earlier, there are plenty of questions about DeAndre because his long-term ability to make his impact, but he is a talented star who can help them, and it's certainly an upgrade over Jackson Hayes, who is now saying to be his backup, as you mentioned earlier. But it feels like a lot of goals and playing defensively, they're going to play with defensive talent, they're still not being shooting. They're a team where you just have to not players for playing. Yes, they could have stayed the rest of the last year. I'd say overall, they're the same way around this. They see Houston get better, they see Denver get deeper, they see the Clippers get better, the Warriors are comfortably going to get better, depending on what happens the rest of the offseason. They're not teams making moves forward, the Lakers are the best in the top, and that's what LeBron James' future. And here's one of the big things slipping is on too.
This is 850 for the Lakers. That is really 864. At the beginning of the offseason, John's company reported that Giannis was unboxing the idea of playing somewhere other than Milwaukee in his career. Since then, the Bucks have made several big moves, including signing Miles Turner. Who knows who the Penguins need? Is it Giannis?
He's going through the late one of two things that he would have done that. He would have told them at the beginning of the offseason, I want to be here, but I'm going to go somewhere else. He said, let's manufacture this trade thing for you. I'm going to see what he said. He was a single in the whole string of thing. I like Luke,
Giannis and the Bucks are just looking for reasons to stay together, right? Giannis wants to be in Milwaukee. He doesn't want to go anywhere. But I think he's part of it. Just have his legacy, be a new team. That's one thing that, he wants to do this, right? And so there's a chance to get to find a situation where he feels like it was worth it to stay in Milwaukee. LeBron James, on the other hand, wants some sort of independence from this team, and it's clear from what he said. But the problem is, LeBron actually wants $52.5 million. So if you have to thread that needle where he wants that money, but he also wants to have some sort of control over these last 2 years of his career. And I think that's really what it's about. The control that he can have over these next 2 years. What makes it difficult, though, is because, he's just in this 1 year and it's not a team anymore. The leverage is not there. But if it was between the two, I would say LeBron is the person who wants to dictate his future wherever he wants to go more than Giannis.
And it still is Giannis' team, right? Like, they're making all these moves to sweeten the pot so he'll want to stay. Just like you said, we'd like to hear from LeBron. I would like Giannis to come back from his European vacation so we can hear from him about everything that's happened, the Miles Turner move, the Damian Lillard being waived. We go through this every offseason. There's a GQ article probably waiting to be dropped right now where Giannis ponders his future in Milwaukee and the thought of winning a championship and being on the other side of 30. Can you tell me this roster right now? Miles Turner, Gary Harris, they move on from Pat Connaughton, they send him in a trade, no more Brook Lopez. Like, is this roster and no better in the backcourt than they were before Damian Lillard got injured? How can this roster possibly be better now to contend for a championship in the East when teams like Atlanta, teams like Orlando have continually escalated, and the Bucks kind of feel like they're stuck in no man's land 8th or 9th?
Well, it's kind of two different things, though, right? Because one thing is how close are the Bucks to a championship than they were last year. Not any closer. They're a worse team than they were last year. I think it's hard to argue against that, right? But the other thing that's on the other side of this is how close are they to keeping Giannis, which I think is their main goal. Their main goal is convincing Giannis to stay, whether that puts them close to a championship or not. They are all in on the Giannis thing. I've been of the belief that it's been both the best for both of them to move on for the best to maximize they can get for Giannis, and Giannis can maximize what he can at a championship contender. Because I want to see Giannis and a championship contender. I always want to see a top 3 player in the league competing for a championship. But if he wants to stay with Milwaukee and they feel like they've done enough to keep him and they want him to stay there, that to me is more important than what it is to actually get them closer to a championship.
I still think he's going somewhere else. We have heard rumored for a while it's going to be somewhere in the Eastern Conference. Tell me that him in Miami is the truth. He's getting independence from Milwaukee, staying in the Eastern Conference, and it's not the connection anymore. The next deal with that chip box. The Giannis and human beings and covers the best spot. So he probably wants to win a championship. He knows that his time is still limited to do this. Where are you? Are you siding with me on here on this Giannis one, or do you think it's LeBron who wants independence? Because what you said is that Luka's the one who has the most to prove for the Lakers this year. Having said that, is LeBron's best chance? Do you really want a championship somewhere else?
Well, a couple of things. One, I don't think Miami would be the option I would choose if I was Giannis Antetokounmpo. I was looking at my options, given they just finished, I believe, 10th in the Eastern Conference last year, and then lost by about $1 trillion points to stats.
Income tax, the team he built around him.
That's fine. They're still very, very close to winning. And to me, this question is very simple. One of these two players has not said he is considering actually leaving his team publicly, right? So I'm not disputing Shams' reporting, but Giannis hasn't said anything. The other guy has an agent, Rich Paul, who said 5 days ago when he opted into his contract, we're evaluating our options. So to me, if it's, does one guy want to leave or does the other guy want to leave? One guy has said, I'm thinking about leaving, and the other guy hasn't. So to me, this is a very simple choice. I would like to agree with you, but I have to agree with David. If I'm as a public through his agent, I'm evaluating my options to have the best chance to win the championship going forward. That is clearly deciding what things you want to do. Or we can debate the merits of how I'm saying that is to opt into your contract when you put the free agent and you go to choose any of the favorite choice and then say, well, I want to take the money and then see how many things will best for. But he has said that. And I think it would be nice if Giannis came out and said that the Miles Turner signing is the greatest signing in the history of signings, and that he wants to stay in Milwaukee. He also doesn't have to do that. He's under contract. There's no reason for him to stop and say that. And David's point, we don't know if he has been discussing that with the Bucks and has he's everything to say that. He's got that one to say that. It's passed on. It's the one of this. If it's doing on Sunday, he would have his agent say, his agent say, hey, we're evaluating our options and see what we need to do. we wouldn't be having this discussion. We're only having it because LeBron and his agent have created this discussion over the past week. So, again, if you ask what's going on single thing with Troy, Wilson is just really I'm thinking about it. So I'm going with that.
This is the 20th anniversary of this barbaric match. The Usos and the New Day must be prepared for pain and punishment. Two of the greatest tag teams ever. One of the best rivalries going today. It all comes to a head right now.
We left the most wonderful event. It was so popular for doing it again. It's like secret was actually still good. Maybe different. Definitely different. I'd say it's exactly the same.
He's not letting fatigue set in or get the better. Under the ropes and back into the ring. Oh, that got turned around on Woods. The Usos following in the footsteps of many great family tag teams.
There's those out there coming off the street where he swept the party award. JVP, that's just how it's found with MVP. And final MVP in the event for a stolen title, but the division was supported right there due to a maximum 4-year, $285 million extension with the Thunder that will keep them in OKC for the 2031 season. The NBA contract has an average annual value of $71.25 million per season, which is the richest in NBA history. It's something to take with the Thunder. And then I think this changes. I think it's not there to the class. It's a really good deal. People that are really tough. They really go on. That could have 3 ways. He gets stopped and gets out. We didn't get killed on the freeway all year. When things get tough, man, you know, I was school, but you want to do it.
opportunity now instead of next season. But what do you mean for the Thunder championship win I'm moving forward? If they got the MVP locked in. They something short. They ran the train. This may be messy, bro.
And Jimmy Big slugging out middle of the ring. This has been a vicious, brutal match between two of the great tag teams today. Here comes Jey Uso into the fray alongside his brother. Bang! Double super kick. And the Usos to win the tag team championship. Handcuffs it all, breaks it up. At the last possible second, Xavier Woods saving this match for his team. Now, credit to Woods for his never say die attitude, but Xavier Woods is outgunned right now. Look at Woods still fighting back. Yeah, with the handcuffs. Using the handcuffs as a weapon. That's smart. And Woods now down. And trying to still fight back. What heart from Xavier Woods. That Hart may not have much more fight left. Did you see back up to the top one more time? Usos blast into Stereo. The cover. The Usos win the tag team title. Here are your winners.
They're high for team friendly, man. Like, they saved a couple of million. I don't know, like 100 a year. 100? What? 100? No, there's no way to break down who's obviously eligible for another expansion now sooner. But that's not that year, so.
The fight at the battle of the pyramid.
It doesn't have a minute to it little. I'm never going to disappear because I have to financial benefit that's my finance. Listen, that's the thing that do all my loans, all my kids, his client. I was like, yo, I said, man, you got big, bro.